Hey everybody, I'm back with the second episode of my new series of the Hawk Empire. And as you can see, we're where we left off with the dot on the docks and our grate and the wall. So for now, it's pretty much all the same. The only difference is I've designed this pathway which will go from all the way here to the very back. If you're wondering what's in this chest, it's just like my player heads I use for building like the cannons for ships and beer for taverns, which I'm gonna build later. Anyway, the path is going to go from the gate back to the back here. And it's going to reach probably into this red wool block. And then I'm gonna build a large cathedral at the back with a marketplace in front of it where all the traders from the different continents and countries and whatever can trade their goods. And then here on both sides I want to have the main housing area where people can live. And then on the side of the path or the main street there can be like shop fronts where like the craftsmen and jewelers can sell their things. So I'm going to continue expanding the path and maybe even start building some housing. See you in a sec. Alright, I'm back. So, as you can see, we're here after the gate, and I've continued the pathway. Back here, on the end of it, I decided to make a chapel or church, whatever you want to call it. And it actually fits in quite nicely. I started building it in a different world and then pasted it in here, which enabled me to build it first and see how it looked, and then I wouldn't have the problems of the terrain. And then next I also flattened out this area of where the city is going to go. I got rid of all the trees, at least on the inside. On the outside they're still there. And so this is where I'm going to place the main city, of course also on the other side. And the chapel I find actually very nice. It has these nice sliding chandeliers on the top, an altar. I still have to kind of match the terrain, because if you check at the back here, because of me just pasting it's cut off, so I have to fix that. And I think I'm gonna fix that and then continue on the main city, so see you in a sec. Alright, so I didn't continue on the city. I'm gonna start a little bit this episode. But in the meantime, I've cleared out this entire half of the area, and I've kind of smoothed out the terrain at the back. Okay, so the construction of the marketplace I am going to show you in a quick time lapse, just to bring a little bit of variation into today's video. I decorated the marketplace with some player heads just to make it look a little more lively, and so it seems that merchants actually sell some goods here. Next, I filled in the blank spaces of the wall with some huge banners. Anyways, that is going to wrap it up for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.